Hey guys, Chef Fee here, founder of Indulge Right Foods, and I am on my way driving to the co-manufacturing facility. Today is a huge day for us, and I apologize I'm not looking at the camera, but safety first. So I want to share with you a couple of things. First, keep you updated and give you kind of a back of the house happenings, and also share with you a major oopsie that I got at the 11th hour, and the lessons I've learned from it, or kind of reminders. So I've been preparing for this day obviously for quite some time, and I've been running tests on the recipes, formulations and changes, modifications and so forth for a couple of months now. And last month I did my one of the pre-final, if you would, test runs. And in preparation for that, I did calibrate my digital thermometer, changed the battery, recalibrated it to make sure everything is on the spot. Well, something went on kind of wacko halfway through the process. As I started cooking the caramel sauce, one of the digital thermometers started going wacko on me. I was using both digital and the classic caramel thermometer the old-fashioned way, and there was about 15 degrees difference between the two. So didn't think much of it. I assumed that because I had just calibrated the digital one, that was the correct one, and I just went with that. Didn't think much of it, didn't think twice about it. However, after I finished, once the product was cooled off a bit and all that, something was off. I've noticed that it did not look like all the other products, or what I was expecting it to look like, even compared to my previous tests. Didn't think much of it. Let it sit there for about a week. In fact, I've shared some with a couple of people just to get feedback on the product and taste and whatnot. That was fine. But yesterday at the 11th hour, I got this feeling to just check it again. I was planning, I had scheduled a last kind of a pre-test, if you would, before getting to the manufacturing facility. And something told me to just recalibrate the thermometer. So I did. Come to find out that when I replaced the battery, I did not tighten the lid enough, so that halfway through wacko thing that happened, it was due to the fact that steam got into the whole unit and it made it go crazy, and hence the discrepancy. And that also explained why my product was not right. So, not to mention that it saved me a ton of money, but also I think there's quite a bit of, a couple of different lessons in here. Number one, you never test enough. Number two, never make assumptions. It's so easy, and for me especially, I did well because I assumed that because I have just tested my digital thermometer that was the right one. In fact, it was the opposite. And I guess sometimes in here the classic is always reign supreme. The non-digital thermometer, the classic candy tried and true tool, was the accurate one. The other one is, I guess, about perception, which is not always reality. I know it's a cliche, but damn, it stands right. And for those of you who are watching this on the email, my last email was about making assumptions and how we judge people, or we judge things, or we're judged within 5 seconds, and how wrong that is sometimes. So anyways, I just wanted to give you kind of a back of the house happenings I will share with you more, hopefully from the facility, as we get going with it later on today, in probably an hour or so, a couple hours. But I thought I want to share with you that and kind of, share my thoughts with you. And if you are watching this on social media or any other platforms, if you believe or you think I could serve you, I could be of a service, I could influence your life to the better, feel free to join me on my email through my website at indulgeright.com, and I'll be sharing more of these videos and updates on the products and what's coming up.